Today, I am going to take you through a couple common mistakes that we see with squatting and some modifications that you can make to make it a little bit easier for you. So the first thing we're going to start with is talking about the knees. Probably the most common thing that we see with the knees is a collapse in as somebody descends the squat. So when you come down, we don't want the knees to start touching. The outer glute muscles are responsible for pulling the thigh out. So on a fixed foot, when you're standing and your foot is planted, if the thighs come out, that will help better align the hip, knee, and the feet. So what you can do is take a band that's going to help you cue your outer glutes to be a little bit more activated. So this band has a tendency to pull my knees in. I want to activate these outer hips to pull out against the band so that as I squat down, I have more stability in my knees. So try this with the band and then try a few repetitions without. See if you can get it to feel the same way. The next thing that I want to go over is the placement of the weights. So let's say you're working with dumbbells and you're doing a workout class, maybe a workout video on YouTube. They may ask you to bring the weights up onto your shoulders. This has the potential, if you can't control the weight enough, to pull you forward. So what that looks like is this. That can cause a lot of strain on your back. I can feel it through my back right now. So you really want to try to keep an upright trunk as you squat down. If this is too hard, you may want to drop down to one weight. You can grab a heavier weight if you still want that same amount of resistance. Try a goblet squat instead. So the weight can stay down here. It's a little bit easier to control. You can keep it closer to your body, and it doesn't require your shoulders to work quite as hard. You can also try goblet squat with the weight up here. And again, keeping in mind that knee stability by activating the outer hips the whole time. The variation that I want to review is the sumo squat. So you may have heard of this one before. Feet are turned outward in the sumo squat. It's going to work your inner thighs more. So normally, a squat is very quad dominant, and then you also get some glute activation. But with a sumo squat, turning outward, it's going to work inner thighs. So you can choose which squat works best for you based on what you are trying to work out, what your goals are. So give these a try and let us know what you think.